Okay, we are in episode 27 of the 248k mod on a ribbon run with a tiny grid. Not too much time has passed. We brought it back just before Automation 3 has finished, and it's going pretty quickly. I got the water over here. Haven't powered these things yet. Yeah, Automation 3 is finished. I don't even know what tech I want after that. Haven't handcrafted the things I needed to handcraft. Haven't linked these up yet. Cleaned out my inventory, kind of, but let's look at what ticks we want. And there's, yeah, I actually have no idea what ticks I want. Generally useful things are going to be, actually, what is Coverix behind? Coverix is behind a beacon thing that I'm not even making the stuff for yet, but the Coverix is going to be a good deal when we want it. Let's get some kind of useful purple science things, I guess. Coal liquefaction is probably going to be the purple science thing that's going to be kind of useful. Then we'll get some vaguely useful blue science things, including, let's get these fancy oil processing techs, because I'm going to want those. Oh, prod mod 3s, I'm going to want prod mod 3s, let's get those. Um, then, then the other one that struck me that I'm in no position to do anything about this yet because I don't have any kind of mall upgrade build is being able to upgrade belts is going to be a good thing, but I'm not in a position to do that yet, so things I can just worry about later. I don't even have a splitter to be able to set this up, so we're going to wander over here. Sigh. Do you guys have... You guys don't have water because the bots haven't put these things here yet. Okay, fine. Yeah, today is, in theory, going to be a build about making nuclear power stuff. Although I'm probably not going to get... that went the wrong way, didn't I? I'm not going to get anywhere near actually building nuclear power stuff, but we're hopefully going to think about things that will be on the way to Actually, I should check. Is this even 30? Yeah, they're gonna be a bit unhappy for a bit. They'll be fine. They'll be this belt will be full for a long while. Whatever. Yeah, we want to start moving towards things that do nuclear power stuff. Why don't you guys have water? Oh, you don't have water because this piece of pipe is missing. Yeah, okay, sure. You guys have all got water. You don't have power. I mean, I did just put those there. Let's also, I like some redundancy. Then how am I going to stitch this together? How many miners do I have on... Actually, I have to move down so it's not at the bottom of the screen. 37. 37 is going to be enough miners to saturate one belt of stuff, which is how many these three need. So we can go here and go left, and then copy this, and then put it back, and have bots continue to do some of this stuff. Then you guys want a full belt, and then how many more belts of stuff do I have? 4 is kind of a number I'm okay with, because I need 2 for this, and then I can just roll 2 into the station, which is also going to be fine. Yeah. But then here I need to do something like... Yeah, something like that. Did they get all the prioritizations? Yes. This is... Like, I kind of don't even mind whether or not all of those belts have all the stone, the ore they need. Mostly because... Like, it's eventually going to get all the things it needs. Did you actually... You actually didn't connect it at all. Okay, fine. But also I've now connected it in different ways. Sure. Yeah, so we got to get this ore into this station, because that actually ties into the nuclear plan, which I haven't talked about at all yet. We need to get this ore both to the other steel processing in this node, and also into this station. And the thing about... Yeah, I think all of these things are kind of pushing towards the steel, which is fine, but I don't think I care about it more specifically than that. I think from this point we can just get some of this stuff out of the way and run the... Let's do this bit first. Here and here, and then you go in there, and then you go in here. Same thing for these 2 trains, and then something like that. And yeah, that's going to put iron ore on a train. And then That's going to look ugly, isn't it? I don't want to do that. I think this is going to be looking ugly regardless. Yeah, yeah, whatever. We'll get that done and leave it. Bots need to bring all these things. I think we're going to call that... Oh, no, wait. Is this train station actually set up? These boxes, first of all, aren't limited. I kind of want... yeah, let's check that. Yeah, we got all those configurations, right? I kind of don't care about whether or not these things are limited. But I do still want... Actually, let's find us another collection of linked things here, because this is... Is this an easier way of doing it? This will link all the boxes, but then I think I might have had... Yeah, these are limited again, so let's not do that. Let's do that, because this thing wants to check... Not iron plate, it wants to check iron ore and output iron ore. And then this guy needs a circuit condition. And all this kind of business again. So no, disable this less than, let's say 1,800, and it needs to be greater than, enabled if greater than 1,800, yeah. And then I think this is... Is this my first iron ore station? I think most of the time I've been shipping around iron plates. So let's pretend that's everything it needs to done. Yeah, then we need to get this... Okay, so making steel, that's nice. Is yeah, a necessary part of this plan. Let's roll it around the outside of this roboport, and... Can it... Yeah, so it will sneak through there, which is nice. This needs to be connected. Then also go through here, I guess. Yeah, am I going to get it by train? I'm not going to get it by train. Oh, this is in line with this, which is nice. This... People juggle that over, but this guy's in the wrong place, isn't he? Put it there so that we can run this belt just all the way through, and then... Yeah. We have boosted the steel up. That's nice. I've got 2 radars here. Why do I have 2 radars here? Never mind. I think when I was clearing out my inventory, I got rid of all my fuel. I did, which is a little bit of a problem. So I guess we're going to go and steal... We're going to go and steal some fuel from the steel train, so we can drive off somewhere else. Give me these, and get some other things done, because we've got other things to do now. So yeah, we researched assembler 3s, and now we're all the way through coal liquefaction, and we haven't actually made the assembler 3s that we wanted to. Yeah, we haven't actually made the assembler 3s that we got the tech to do. We've finished the other tech first. Oh, well. But yeah, today's going to be a day where we attempt to think about nuclear stuff. And I think, yeah, one of the steps to that is all the way over here. We've got some uranium, so let's have the bots put some stuff on it. I don't think I need that one over the side, do I? I think we're just going to get that much of it. We're not going to bother with these things. Yeah, I don't know if this is... Partly I want to get bots to put this stuff down so that I can see whether or not these miners complaining about having sulfuric acid, and whether the sulfuric acid supply is how it still works in this mod. So let's do that. Let's make sure that they are powered so that they can appropriately complain, so we can detect their issues, which is yeah, a fine method for managing machinery and code, not necessarily great for managing children. Oh well, just do things you know are wrong and see what it complains about. It's fine. Oh, modules are over here. Somehow I turned off alt mode. Do I even... I don't think I even want prod mods here at the moment, because I've got a lot of prod mods happening... It's 200 here, whatever. Yeah, I've got a lot of prod mods happening in the... Like, a lot of prod mods happening in the purple sides, which are also going into the network. These guys, yeah, these guys are my simpler 2s. Do I really need all the engines here? Because if I can take this guy out... Okay, you guys are all going to do whatever. You go in there and then also get out of my inventory, thanks. I can have one of these things here. This shuffles stuff in. Wait, no, that doesn't work. This is, yeah, so the thing I was going to do is like, yeah, storage chest this one, and link this guy to this thing, except I also want to put in here all the speed modules, and also, yeah, logistic filter, and this trick won't work if this chest is here, so we've got to do that, and then we've also got to do this to not make assembler 2s unless I've got less than, say, 50, because I still want some number of assembler 2s. I've got a ton of assembler 2s myself. Yeah, I want a lot of them. I want most of them to be upgraded to 3s. I was expecting this chest to be moving. I still want some number. So that's going to work. Oh yeah, I haven't set the recipe. That's a good reason. Assembler 3s. Need titanium. That's not necessarily what... I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not disappointed. Yeah, I don't even need to limit that box at all, do I? Because it's limited by the amount of titanium I give it. In which case, how many of these things? 4 modules to assemble. So I need, if I'm going to handcraft this, because I'm also going to handcraft all those stone mining jewels, because I haven't done that either. I'm going to need like a full stack of assembler 3s to deal with all of those, and then, yeah, then we go and collect the other stuff that I also wanted to handcraft for the mining jewels, because these, yeah, so we're going to handcraft a bunch of assembler 3s, because the bots are also kind of waiting for assembler 3s. Also to craft a bunch of stone miners. Stone miners take electric mining drills, which I don't have, and concrete, which I don't have, and mysterious energy crystals and fiberglass. Mysterious energy crystals are at least in kind of the same place as titanium. Okay, so let's go find these things. I need, yeah, I'm gonna want a decent number of these things, because we've got the other node, which is kind of finished but not really finished. Concrete I've got down here. Science is okay, but my military science is full. So let's actually just... let's do this. I don't want the military science, because this military science build is definitely getting blasted later. It's not a thing that's staying permanently. But if I can fill up 4 chests with military science, first of all, I don't really care about the pollution cost at this point. It's fine. I'm already pretty pollution efficient. Things are going well, but that also means that I've got like most of the military techs waiting in this science production that I can just blast this thing and move it somewhere else and not worry about it. And not worry about putting the military science build back until later. Okay, so what do I need to make like 30 of these things? I need 300 crystals and like 1,000 concrete, and then I've got enough drills and then a bunch of fiberglass. Okay, so let's get that's more than 1,000 concrete. That's going to be a lot of concrete. Okay. Then I guess we go for a drive. Oh, did I solve my fuel problem? I didn't really solve my fuel problem, did I? Where can I solve my fuel problem? These guys visiting the petrochems must have, yeah, these guys have got fuel. That's my fuel problem solved, and they'll go back to a petrochem node where I'm kind of fueling a train, and that'll be fine. I need these starter patches running down is pretty good. I like that. I need titanium and crystals, which are over here. This is the... why not? Am I facing the wrong way? Oh yeah, I actually picked a rail grid that had no way out because some of that is still messed up. Fine. Oh wait, I did notice that I had both iron junk and copper junk, and by junk I mean valuable side ore, in my inventory, so we can get rid of that, and then we can find this station. Yeah, we can wander down here. We can find the titanium we need, we can find the crystals we need, we then need to go and get fiberglass, we can handcraft a bunch of stuff, and then we can get on with building, yeah, in fact, this stone production node here that that we're still looking at that isn't online yet, because, you know, build straddle episodes, that's how that works. Figure out why this train is stuck here, because it shouldn't be. Maybe it's this, who knows. Things to look at later. Yeah, so I need like 4 stacks of titanium, right? Because the assembler 3's recipe is, yeah, equal amounts titanium, and I ended up with, I didn't bring enough assemblers with me. That's disappointing. So to get around that, we're going to take some more titanium to do that again later. Over here we've got probably a lot of crystals. Yeah, let's have, wait, how many, if I'm making 30 of these things, 30 or so of these things, I need, yeah, let's get some of those and some of those, and take things from different chests so that I'm not quite messing up the balance too much. And then where's this down here is the fiberglass. This train here is my fiberglass reinforced plastic train, which is the one that I want, because it's got the fiberglass reinforced plastic that I need to create those miners that with the ghosts that I just drove through. So in fact, right here, how many of these do I need? I mean, that 3 stacks just made 10, so I guess that's going to be 30, and then I've still got some crystals and still got some, and I don't really mind upsetting this balance because these belts are full, and so these guys, these reasonably fast inserters, just going to get around to it. So yeah, so that worked out pretty well. I'm now handcrafting a bunch of those things. I need to not have, like, bots need to deal with those. I need to go back here to pick up more assembler 2s to be able to handcraft more assembler 3s, and also see if I've got any more speed modules sitting around. And then we're going to go back to... yeah, then we're going to go back to the place we just were, and, oh yeah, assembler 2s. Assembler 2s are right here. What are you limited to? Less than 50? Okay, sure. Yeah, then we're going to go back and make that stone node work, because I kind of need the stone. The base is quite unhappy about not having stone. Give me all of these, make the rest of these, yeah. That's all, yeah, that's down to my last speed module. That's fine. This is, yeah, I don't know why that's unhappy. Oh, it's red chips. The base does not have red chips. That's not a huge surprise, because I suspect that purple science is hogging all the red chips. So if this one is, yeah, if this one is disabled now, then that's a good time to tell this train to go to the red chips, because then it's going to go back to the red chips and the, yeah, back to the red chips in the mall with, yeah, sure, train paths, fine. Yeah, handcrafting all the things. Now we want to go back to the stone thing. Now, can I just get out here and not get hit by another train? And the answer to that is yes. Then we want to go down here and, yeah, make that stone work, because that's kind of an important part. I've got a lot of things that are waiting for stone, like the aluminium needs stone, the composites need stone, the rich water needs stone, just a lot of things need stone. And this is the way we're going to extend the stone. And there I am. I have arrived. Let's get this train back. Yeah, so handcrafting a bunch of stuff, that's fine. You guys can go, yeah, get in the box. Bots can have all those things. And yeah, last time I was trying to figure out how to make all these things work and get enough belts of stuff out, because a full yellow belt of this stuff with this recipe results in a lot of stuff out. And also, if we have a full belt of stuff in, and I don't think we do quite have a full belt of stuff in, we end up with extra rock fragments, so we really have more than a belt to process. And I was trying to figure out if there's a way to do this with more chemical plants and fewer beacons, but I don't think we do that at all. I think we just get rid of all of, we basically start that again. I don't like any of those patterns. Yeah, grumble. I think we check on this stuff and see if these guys are complaining about, yeah, consume sulfuric acid. Requires sulfuric acid. Excellent. I've got a solution to that in the sense of this one. That one's not the sulfuric acid. This one here's the sulfuric acid. If I grab this thing, and then we wander over here and turn that and put it here, then we're going to get a sulfuric acid request station. We're going to get a couple of silos. We're going to put pumps in. The trains are just going to visit here, and we're going to put sulfuric acid next to this place that we need it. So we're working on the nuclear, aren't we? That's how that works. You guys also want the rest of these, yeah. Yeah, because I don't quite have a full yellow belt of this stuff. I have 20 of these things, I think. I have 20 of these things. So let's first go... Actually, we're going to go figure out why that train doesn't work. We're also going to figure out why this train doesn't work, and it's because there's no train. This is... I don't even know that I have a fancy acid request station yet. I do not, so we're going to have to set this thing up. I think we're about 4 distractions deep in the sort of recursive distraction like stack count at this point. Less than, let's set it to 40,000, because this means we'll get 2 deliveries up front, because each delivery will be 100,000, which will work out to like less than 40,000 per tank. Then we get another delivery, then we'll have a lot of stuff and be fine. And we were gonna, yeah, that was the 4th item in the fractal distraction tangent stack. The 3rd is figuring out why this train doesn't work. I was going to do this differently as well, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. So we're back up to 4 items in the fractal tangent distraction stack. These all want to be unlimited boxes, but also, wait, is the combinator white? Yeah, the combinator is set to fiberglass. Well, yeah, but that doesn't even matter, because the thing that I realized is these 2 guys are producing a drill every 4 seconds, which means these chests need to contribute items to this belt at the rate of once every 4 seconds. So I don't even need to be summing over all of these things. I can get rid of this. I can unlink most of these things, and then I can wire the train station directly to the last chest and just ask the last chest if it's got, say, less than 600 titanium. And 600 titanium is going to be, like, 12 stacks of titanium? That's so much titanium, I don't need that much. 300 stacks of titanium, which at 1 every 4 seconds is still, like, 1,200 seconds, quite a long time like that, and that's when the station will turn on to when this chest will be empty, but then there's also the belt. But yeah, it's fine, it's fine. These guys are also not limited, so, well, yeah, they are limited, so let's unlimit them. And then, yeah, so we've resolved one thing, the 3rd thing in the stack, so we are now doing the 4th thing in the stack of reconfiguring these titanium requests. Then later we will go back to titanium requests, fiberglass requests. Yeah, then later we will go back to doing the stone station, which is currently not done. And then we will go back to... Is that train? No, the train's not coming in. Then we will go back to the real task of configuring nuclear, which is probably this is at least somewhat set up. No, the bots are not. Are the bots waiting on silos? No, it's fine. Oh, the bots are waiting on... Yeah, I need to visit the places where I need to visit purple science. And let's get this running first. Let's not worry about the distraction stack any further. We'll get this thing done, and then we'll go to purple science to prod mod some things. And that, yeah, because the thing I was thinking about this is, yeah, I have less than a whole yellow belt here. I decided, I previously brain mathed that I needed 22.5 of these things to fill a yellow belt, and I've got 20. So 20 out of 22.5 is 40 out of 50, which is 8/9. So I have 8/9 of 15 items a second. Okay, fine. These things are going to handle 2 a second each, and so if I aim for 8 of these guys and beacon them a bit harder, without beacons, 8 will hold. Actually, I can do. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, without beacons, 8 of these chem plants will handle 16 items a second out of 15 for a full belt. So we're gonna have to manage this differently as well. But we'll also get like a quarter of them out as well. So instead of yeah, we're gonna have. I think this is a case where we're just going to go, you know, I could brain math this harder. I also... Oh, I have fiberglass in my inventory that I should have given to when I was at the fiberglass station. Oh, well. Are you guys... Yes, still picking things up. Yeah, because I think what I want to do instead of this is... Can I give these guys... Can I give each chem plant a dedicated belt out, rather than trying to, like, split their outputs and all that kind of faff? And I think if the outputs are here, although I still kind of wanted to use this as input, didn't I? I kind of wanted to have input here, so maybe I just do that. Worry about that one later. Actually, that one probably still has to be... That probably still has to be there. Then each of these guys... Yeah, this thing... Yep. If I do this, then both of these guys have a dedicated belt of output, kind of. So I want... Like, the thing I'm working towards is having... let's get this thing to the belt as well. And there's this... If I'm here, I still have... Yeah, I still have beacon range in here, which is nice. And then I can still... I can have beacon range in here as well if I just go like underneath. Like that's gonna be fine because I've now got a ton of extra beacon space if I need extra beacon space. The thing is, we're presuming that this belt is full, which means it can't go... Like, it can't stack in here, and I don't really want to stack it on the outside, but let's see if we can do something like... that. And, yeah, we'll just... Yeah, so we've still got... I think this is okay? Oh, no, wait, I can do that better. Yeah, this thing here, instead of being there, we can go... yeah, we can rotate that again. Cool, because all we need to do is move this splitter, that inserter somewhere else, and now we can have... Yeah, that's a much better pattern. I like that more. The thing is, both of these belts are going to be presumed nearly full, kind of stone and also extra stone parts that need to fall off. So, and by fall off I mean not have... Yeah, give me this back. Yeah, I need to be separating the stone out of these things. Beacon setting 4 things, so that's fine. Then we need this configuration again, but without the pipes, and flipped upside down. Where's the pipes? Here's the pipes. Okay. And then this is going to go... Oh no, wait, because this splitter also has to disappear. Here. Except that kind of doesn't work because this pipe is in the way. Because the thing we can't mirror are the chem plants, because that's how chem plants work. You can't mirror chem plants. That's one of the rules of chem plants. You can only rotate things with all these fluid inputs, but that's fine. How do I feel about that? Can I get... Is it possible at all to get 3 beacons in the middle here that... Yeah, it's not. I can only get 2 in the middle that will hit all 4 chem plants. Okay, sure, fine. Yeah, because the thing... Then this input has to be here. Are these guys all... If those guys are all done, then we can delete that. Do we take... Yeah, okay, fine. Let's take a little joyride now and prod mod all of the things that just got their prod mods. Bots are going to bring all these things in. They're not powered, they're not connected to anything else. I'm probably going to move it before all of that happens anyway, but it's fine. We're going to wander over here. We're going to get our prod mods because the thing is, Purple Science wants more prod mods and can handle more prod mods now, which is, you know, productivity bonuses are great. And then also the other place we need to take these things are, yeah, the red chips, which are now going faster but could be more productive, and also the green chips, which are going faster and also could all be more productive. So pretty sure over here, yeah, we got prod mods on the belt. I'll have all those, I'll have all of these, and yeah, now we can, yeah, run down here. You meet me down here, thanks. These ones haven't been upgraded yet, but these ones have, and yeah, because Purple Science, we need to do all of these things like this, which is exciting. This won't happen when we get to dealing with the red and green chips. Is this... I think I might need to boost... I think I might need to boost the rail now. But I also think I'm not going to. I think this can be pretty happily... Yeah, the reason why these are 1-to-1 is that when we beacon all of these things, this kind of works a little bit better than trying to spread out the other stuff. How many of... Yeah, I've got so much of this stuff. Yeah, I don't need to... In fact, given that I'm going to get rid of these beacons, because I don't even know that I've got a lot of things that I want specifically Purple Science for at the moment. Like, I've got the Assembler 3s, that's the big one. Prod Mod 3s also, yes, but also, by the looks of it, I've got a ton of that Purple Science sitting around. Also, the main base has... Yeah, another 3.6 thousand Purple Science. Yeah, I don't need any more Purple Science. I'm good for Purple Science. Purple Science is fantastic. I mean, the base is probably... It's getting through it. I wonder if the base is just low on stone from... Yeah, this is from one of these things, but, you know, also, you know... Because it was supposed to be an episode about nuclear, but we got distracted by the stone, and we're getting distracted before then to get more red chips. So we're currently, I guess, the recursive distraction stack tracker is up to... We're up to depth 3 again, I guess. These ones are going to be needing to upgrade as well, aren't they? To be honest, it's not really even about getting throughput. It's also kind of, at this point, mostly about getting productivity bonuses. Because I want more free stuff. Do we need to upgrade these? Yeah, I'm not going to. Oh, actually, I might have to, because these coils do not look like they're... Oh, wait, they've still got efficiency modules. I can use the same upgrade planet that I just did in the green chips coils, and we're going to have more... Yeah, so that's also fixed. That is an additional item that is cleared off the stack of distractions between me and nuclear. Which, I mean, we're still not going to get into nuclear stuff this episode. It's still, like, there's quite a long road to do that, but at least bots have built all of this stuff for me right now, and I kind of want two sets of these. Eight chem plants in total. Let's have bots move all of those things and put them... This is going to be, yeah, this one here. Actually, let's start from the other side. This one here will be in line, this input here will be in line with that, which is what we want. But then the other thing I want to do is line these guys up, if I can, so that the fluid input lines up with, like, one of these. Yeah, that there does it. So then... This here is the spot that I want this to be, and then we want this one here to kick forwards in line with that? Yeah, I think that's what I want. Because this water pipe that's here, if I've lined this up properly, I'm one tile off. Sure. And then this one is also going to be one tile off because they're, yeah, okay, fine. These things have got enough water in it. They'll manage. They'll be fine. The dirty water, I think we're going to manage by. Actually, let's do the other input first. Yeah, there's actually like a spare socket here, isn't there? So let's see if we can just do. Yeah, this is nasty. This is gonna make me happy. We'll do that. We'll do that, and now we've got hydrofluoric acid in all the places that it needs to be, which I think is fine. We are going to need somehow another belt of stuff coming out that joins this one of all of the rocks that we filter out. Yeah, all of the big rocks that go around in a circle and come back out. And this is going to go input priority from the right. Yes. Give me that back. Have bots. That Control-Z trick is a thing I like quite a lot. I use it fairly regularly. Okay, so we don't have power on this thing yet. Do we have... We don't have... Why do I not have... Have no... Oh yeah, because I didn't actually set up any... Where is the fancy acid? The fancy acid's over here? No, that's the petrochem. The fancy acid's over here. And I have a ton of fancy acid. I just don't have... I have no station. I have no trains. Okay. This doesn't count as a distraction. This is just straight up a thing that needed to be done anyway in order for this to work. No, this one busted. Yeah, this is just making things work. Do I have... I only have this fuel, so let's have some fuel for me and give you this fuel. And then you're going to go from the fancy acid to the other fancy acid. Full cargo to empty cargo, and then the place that has acid is also a place that is doing petrochem stuff and making fuel. So do that. And what is your train path like? Yeah, it's going to be doing that every time because of where we've put the stations. That's just going to be how that works. And it's going to feel pretty bad, but whatever. Yeah, so let's get the rest of this online if we can. Yeah, we're rolling this stuff in. We've got the water here. The hydrofluoric acid is waiting on bots. And we've got to get... This station is already configured as a station? Yes. Let's check the other stations we made this episode. Is this ore station doing everything it should? Have ore. It's a real station. It's active. The combinator is doing the right things. This is all... That looks pretty good. The acid station, these guys are waiting on efficiency modules, and I have also delivered all the sulfuric acid that I need. So that's also fantastic. Both of those things have done what they needed to. So I kind of need to get something like a mixer in here to distribute these belts of stuff. But I'm wondering if I can just skip that, because presuming that I've got enough of these fluid inputs, which is an assumption that can absolutely break, this splitter will distribute things evenly between both of these. These splitters will evenly take into each of these. So I think I want to presume, like there might be a difference between kind of air quotes front chem plant and back chem plant, but if I throw one of these things here, I think I can presume that both of these belts are now adequately mixed. I think also if I'm pouring in 15, actually more than 15 rock fragments a second, I'm still expecting only a quarter of that of rock fragments out, which means all of these outputs should fit on half a belt, which means I can do something like that as my rock exit strategy. So let's just, yeah, let's just do this thing here, and we can make that one simpler in a way that doesn't actually matter. And then, yeah, then we can do this like so. That's connected. All of these guys are going to be on the inside, which means, like, I really want to belt balance this thing. Yeah, belt balanced, because that means that the recycled stuff will take priority regardless of which side it's on, which is what we want. Oh wait, this, you guys don't have power yet, which is not surprising, but you've also got to get, you've got to do something with this dirty water, and I think what all we're going to do is, we're just going to landfill the skin, you know, whatever, dirty water, don't really care. I think there are ways to avoid this as well, but this recipe, actually, how much dirty water do I need? Yeah, this is not a recipe with a whole lot of fluids in it. I'm not going to need a lot of water or a lot of acid. I'm making 10 dirty water twice a second with 8 chem plants, so that's what, 160 dirty water a second, and then I need 10k per dirty water. So we're just going to go, you know, whatever. Have some landfill in boxes. That's going to last for a long time. So let's figure out how these things are getting powered. I quite like that spot as a place where poles can go. You kind of need to get more power in here so that things actually do what they should. Where... Yeah, if I do that, then it's not actually going to, then the middle beacon doesn't get grumble grumble. And I kind of need to go in one of these spots to be able to power all the inserters and everything. So that's the thing that doesn't necessarily make me feel fantastic, but we're not going to worry about exactly how artful it is at this point. We're just going to smash some power poles on there, and these ones connect, which is nice. Yeah. Bots bringing a bunch of helpful belts and stuff like that. When these, in fact, it should. Okay, it's going to wait for the power poles because those are the last things we did. But I think I've just talked myself into believing that these 8 underground belts are going to be well balanced enough, especially because I put these splitters here, that I can just kind of smash these into these 8 splitter inputs and be pretty happy with it. Like, we're not going to put both of them into the same... Yeah, let's do this. I'm not going to put both of them into the same station, but this is going to be, yeah, kind of coupled in a way that's not super great. This is not actually going to be a proper station mixing process at all, which I'm fine with. That was so nearly, like, completely in the right place and like lined up nicely. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, balanced, sure. We're mixing a lot of things. Yeah, that station is, I kind of want to see that, like, where's a good place that will actually, is there a place that will link up with, this is actually kind of the only spot that will link up with stuff on the side. Yeah, we're going to call the station done. That's like the second to last thing popped off the stack of distractions. Kind of. These guys should be, yeah, so they've got all their drills, that's all completely fine. Yeah, other things too, I'm going to put some solar in here for reasons. We're going to grab, you know, most of the solar. I don't actually know how much of the solar will fit above those tanks, because I'm not going to do anything with this tile. And yeah, that kind of fit. And then we need some more. Do we need some more on the outside? Let's get some of this. This one here is not powered, is it? No. Let's do that, and now it's powered. And then let's grab the other side as well, because I'm pretty sure bots have a bunch of solar panels that they're not doing anything with. I could have more than that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Yeah, here it is. pretty sure bots have A, not much to do, and B, a lot of solar panels in storage. All of those are going to get powered fine. Because, yeah, because the trick here is, like, we haven't really added 16 belts of essentially free stone to the base. What we've actually done, because we're on a grid, because all of these things are train supplied, and the stations will turn themselves off when they've got what they need, we've actually built, when I need to make this a little larger so I get the stations in between the grid as well, because that's how this terrible grid plan works. We grab all of this, we figure out another place it can go. Is there a place over here? Do I want to put it here? There's some, oh, there's little, yeah, there's still the underground pipe link with the oil out to those petrochemicals. Okay, let's put it over this side. That's got a lot of trees. Could it go here? Could I put this here? Because what this is going to do, is that too many train stations in the same place? I don't think it is it? I think we're just going to commit to that. And yeah, because these train stations are on this side and these ones are on, yeah, sure. Yeah, this should extend the stone capacity of the base by about 12 belts all up, which is pretty cool. And we're waiting on solar panels. We're waiting on. I did not handcraft any more of those. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of. Yeah, all this stuff getting built in different orders is going to be a thing that's annoying, but it probably won't be a big deal because extending the base by 12 lanes of stone production should be way more than we need, and it should at this point be, like, all of it should just back up now in theory. So I could do nuclear stuff. The nuclear stuff is going to be a huge deal to actually set up. So I think instead of that, I figure out a place where I can drop some LDS, because I think I want that one to be, I think I can go here? Yeah, sure, let's drive over. Am I facing the wrong way? I am facing the wrong way. I think it's not actually very far at all. I could have just walked. I think the plan is, I'd really like to be able to get a build finished that I can start in the same, yeah, it's like start and finish a build in the same episode, and I think that might be viable. Actually, probably, I almost certainly need to make another stone supply train. I don't think how many trains? Yeah, 2 trains? 2 trains is not going to do. Although I was expecting to be needing, I wasn't expecting these guys to be backed up on stone. I was expecting to be like running all the stone. Yeah, these guys are sad about not having stone. That's what I was expecting. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's see if we can smash together a quick LDS build so that I can say that I got a build done in an episode. And it's still going to be immediately useful, because actually let's just check that. Yeah, okay, normal recipe. There's even normal ratios. That's exactly what I expected, so that's good. Because, where would these be? Module 2s require these module cores. And module cores, module cores are over here, are they? I think they were of this age. Not seeing them. Are module cores considered an intermediate? Okay. Alternative way of doing this. Actually, let's just, yeah, we'll just drop one of these guys down. Module, oh wait, no, that doesn't help because I need to be able to find the recipe before that happens. Let's look at PodMod 2s, how to craft these guys. I need module cores, which need module frames, and fabric gloss reinforced plastic. And module frames need LDS. So LDS is going to be useful for module upgrades, which I want, in addition to yellow sides, which I want. So let's smash this together. LDS, and let's also think about this in terms of as if, yeah, we'll build this with blue inserted, with blue assemblers now, because I don't really need all that much of it, but I want to imagine that this is all red belt for insertal bottleneck purposes. And what I mean by that is a setup like this is not great, because when I upgrade these things, red inserters can, in some circumstances, struggle to get things from red undergrounds. Wagga once killed 100% run before by discovering that, and then rebuilding his blueprints. So whereas if we do something like this will work. In fact, I could do this, and rather than having beacons here, have beacons through here, because beacons are also what's happening with this, right? So I think we're having copper on this belt, and then yeah, I need to let's put some stations here and here for ceramics and ceramics and steel. But this thing here is actually the pattern I need, isn't it? Which way round? So the chain signal is at the top. So yeah, so this is going to be something like this. Because even if I've got two belts, of copper in, I still only need a quarter of that of plastic. So I can have half a belt of plastic coming in. So this thing can be, okay, it's going to need to be, like, this is going to need to be plastic, and we'll set these stations up in between. Can I just do I have a plastic request station? Wait, no, I don't have any plastic request stations, because the only plastic provision station is like all the, yeah, this is the place where I'm putting station into the rail network, so we won't worry about that. There's going to be a train station here that we'll put there between episodes. This thing here is also going to go like so. Yeah, because we'll have down here a station that requests steel, and this is going to be steel. Steel on both of those. And having said I only need half a belt of stuff out, I think we're just going to do, yeah, we're going to do this awful thing. Actually the other way. Definitely the other way. Because copper's going to be up here. And the copper, like, I want 2 lanes of copper out, and that's 2 lanes in. Where's the stone for, yeah, this one here. This gives me 2 lanes of stuff, kind of, doesn't it? And this is going to be, like, it's going to fit here. Do I even... I think I do this split differently. Like, I think yeah, let's get rid of all of these, trees. Bots, help me with this. Because I think I can do this bit differently. I think instead of... I gave away the splitter I had. Okay, yeah, this is what tool belts are for. I can just do this, and then just link these things in here, and then this... If I upgrade these 3 splitters, then basically for free I get this station upgraded to 2 railblock capacity. So that's going to be how we work that. The rest of this needs to be here. Yeah, so I can have maybe 3 beacons through the middle of this. I then need... Is that going to do what I want? It's going to give me some beacon space. Do I really need all that many beacons on this? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I guess the thing, yeah. So we can actually do the same thing again. We can do this pattern, and then also this pattern. Let's do that around the other way. Actually, let's have, yeah, this one here is going to be on the outside, and is going to be the steel and plastic inputs. Yeah, we're going to do that. Then we put this here, and yeah, we're going to need some power poles, aren't we? Could I have... I probably could have done all of this so that these inserters were in the middle rather than the outside, but whatever. This is only going to need normal ass power poles, which is kind of nice. Okay, so this is gonna be our LDS build. Let's figure out where this goes, and it can go like here. It can go a little further up, can't it? It can go. Yeah, how many beacons do I want in the middle? I guess I'm also beaconing the outside. I don't really. Oh wait, no. I don't even need to worry about the beacon space there at all, because the beacons across here are going to be how we do all that stuff. Okay, so LDS build. How close are we towards an episode ending? Probably not too far away. Let's actually. Yeah, I don't know if I want all of. I don't know if I want. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this summing over? Is this summing over copper? It's not summing over copper. Let's just quickly change that. Because we want to be requesting copper plates there. And I'm not even worried about whether or not I have the intermediates for this yet. I think this is all just going to back up and stop and be kind of sad. But in a way that's kind of fine. Like, we want to have... oh yeah, remember when I wanted splitters and didn't have splitters? This is going to go here, and then we're going to have... Probably with an underground, because we got to skip over... We don't have to skip over that at all. It's this inner belt here that is going to have to, yeah, merge in somehow. Let's actually, rather than that, yeah. So we're gonna have an LDS train station here. Yeah, we've got an LDS train station. This is progress, isn't it? Yeah, this was supposed to be about making nuclear things. We kind of done some nuclear things. Yeah, so if this is a train station, then we want a... I'm not going to get a whole lot of stuff out, ever. I'm mostly going to get... Where's the train station that... Yeah, this is kind of a train station that I want, isn't it? Kind of like... Actually, let's get the one with the combinator as well, and then we can just set that to... Then we can set the combinator to LDS. Is this enough space? Yeah, this is kind of enough space, isn't it? This one wants to be LDS... where's LDS? This, yeah, let's then connect this thing here. We can say that this thing is LDS greater than, how... A train has like 40 stacks and it's only 400 LDS, isn't it? So this is going to have to be bigger than, say, 400 LDS. Okay, sure. Then we'll have a train of LDS. Are any of these boxes... Oh, these boxes are all limited. That's kind of a pain. I kind of didn't want... I mean, let's just have all of the LDS at this point. So these boxes are, yeah, no longer limited. Fine. Give me these boxes back. So, we need to get... Yeah, we've got to get this stuff in here. Then we've got to get the other array of stuff out of here. Is that true? That doesn't go that far, does it? It doesn't go that far at all. It goes to here. Which is... Yeah, we can make that work. That'll be fine. We want this... We want another one of these for also this half-belt of stuff. Because we're never going to have that much of it. That's... Yeah, I much rather would have liked to have lined these up like so. But, oh well. Can I have... I guess I'm doing it like... I mean, I would like to split these, but also everything else is already kind of being... Like, I'm kind of tempted to just do the same thing we did at the stone station and just go like, here's a... Over... Yeah, this one is going to need to be a little messy. Which I'm probably still fine with because, you know, we're still getting a build finished in an episode, allegedly. This one can go, I guess, the same. Wait, no, it's here, isn't it? I mean, that's not going to fit there, so I guess we rearrange all of these things. Because if these, yeah, if there was, no, I just have... Yeah, there's actually not really a way to make that fit, is there? These would have to be one further over to the side so these could be back. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do maybe we just continue doing terrible things and not looking at this again. So let's connect that up. That's not going to work. This is also not going to work. Unless we just do, you know, something like that. Yeah, now we're fine. For various definitions of fine. Oh wait, no, this one goes in. Yeah, because all of this is just kind of grim. Yeah, we're going to assume that we're going to get the same amount out of both sides of this build, and maybe we come back when we have blue undergrounds and just do this better. But until then, yeah, we need to put some stations down. This is steel, so let's grab a steel request station, which looks like this, and yeah. Not like that. This always, yeah, queuing things seems to grab them from the wrong direction, but whatever. So this is now requesting steel, which is fine. I don't think I want less than, let's just go with less than, say, 400, because again, LDS doesn't use all that much steel. I don't have a plastic request station yet, so we're not going to worry about that. We are going to put... Where do I have a copper request station? I have a copper request station in the main mall, don't I? Yeah, this thing... That's not the mall. The mall, yeah, quotes mall over here is a copper request station. So we're gonna have one of these things here. We're going to wire this guy to this guy. This guy is checking copper. This guy is saying copper less than again. Probably not that much. Definitely not that much. Yeah. So other than the fact that we haven't wired in this plastic station, and we don't have a train, and I don't have fuel to give to a train, other than that, this LDS station got started and finished in this episode, which is pretty exciting. We'll just pretend that everything here is working and in order, and I haven't actually rolled materials down this build, so we don't actually know if it works. Plastic less than, say, 600, sure. But also, I mean, it probably will. Bots still have to build the rest of this. We'll have LDS here. We don't have a train. We don't even have a train that is doing... Actually, can I actually have this entire thing set up beforehand? Do you have fuel that I can have? You have some amount of fuel that I can have. So we're going to make a train here, which can have all of the fuel that I just stole, and I've got cargo wagons. And this is, yeah, we're completing techs. We are fully building stations within an episode. Don't worry that this is not the thing I was supposed to be working on today. The thing I was supposed to be working on today was nuclear stuff, but we can definitely get that to that tomorrow. Please, plastic. Other way around, isn't it? This is empty cargo, and this one is full cargo. And the place where I'm making plastic will probably also fuel it, because I'm going to have coal there. And we've automated LDS. We've definitely automated LDS. We're not missing anything. The build is done. It's fine. Walking away from this, ending the episode here, pretending that everything is a success, and maybe something breaks when I figure out what's going on. It's fine though, isn't it? Like, we've got this stuff in here. This is going underneath. We'll be making LDS. Yeah, when next episode comes back, we'll be making LDS, and then we'll really be working on nuclear stuff. So yeah, good times.